Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinkoi, Sylvia's route. Reina's hungry.
お腹空いてきた。そろそろご飯にしよっか。さあね、もうペコペコ。
Haven't you eaten like 4 times today?
She is a bottomless pit that is eternally hungry. It's like she's got the Sarlacc living inside of her. Reina changed the mood.
Are you hungry?
食べられないほどではありません。
We'd eaten not too long ago and weren't feeling especially hungry, but we'd better go along with Sylvie anyway.
そういや、みんなは昼何食べてきたの？
Some chicken, some roast beef, a pizza, in sushi form.
Sushi.
いいな。私も行きたかった。
No, you do not.
Yeah, it was delicious.
シルビーがいるってことは、やっぱ回らない方？
Well...
You nailed it.
Oh no, somebody stepped on her tail.
またも回転を軸に定義していますね。本場日本ではお寿司は回転するか否かが大事。国に帰ったらみんなに教えてあげましょう。
As opposed to inauthentic Japan? Alright.
いいなぁ、裏山、裏タウン。ちなみに、おいくらくらいのお寿司？
We had a couple rounds of tuna, which went for a market value of about 8,000 yen for a main course.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was delicious, but oh my gosh.
Huh?
That is a reasonable reaction.
I'm right there with you, Reina.
Mm-hmm.
I've never eaten sushi with a market value attached before.
そこもだけど、何 ?8,000 円って
That's right, 3 zeros.
Yeah, they apparently just got in some of the most staggering servings in a couple of years.
それは何？もう寿司じゃなくない？
No, it's still sushi. It's just really, really expensive sushi.
いえ、寿司でしたが。美味しかったわ。嘘！私もついていけばよかった。さあね、レーナも呼びたかったわ。
99% of Japanese people don't use high-speed helicopters, so it's rough going all the way to Aomori for a day trip.
What do you mean everybody in Japan doesn't have their own personal helicopter?
Sylvie's like, I don't understand. I have 5.
Now I felt like we'd done something pretty wrong.
で、夜は何食べるの？金箔でももしゃもしゃ食べるわけ？
No, that was included with lunch.
美味しくないわよ、そんなの。何にしましょうか？行きたいお店があるようでしたら車を出しますが。
Tonight we dine at Taco Bell.
もう出歩きたくないわ。ここで食べるものがいい。だそうだよ、オーロ。金箔持ってきて。
I'd love to if I could.
I'm pretty sure he has a visual novel around here somewhere that's called Gold Leaf.
Probably, yes. Eating here, cup noodles again or something?
それもいいけど。
What's the market value of those cup noodles?
Like
ちょい待ち。
200 yen?
No, that's not fancy enough at all. Reina headed outside, then immediately walked right back in.
これ、期限やばばだから片しちゃいたいんだ。どうせだからここで食べようよ。なにこれ。
She brought with her...
Yakisoba?
一玉18円の時に買い込んだんだけど、いやー、なかなか食べないよね、こういうの。
Wow. That's a deal.
これも借りてきた。
She plopped a She plopped a hot plate up on the table and got a spotlight in the process. Must have been something the dorm was equipped with given its massive size.
We're capping off a day where we all went to Aomori for sushi with an 18 yen per package yakisoba party.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a rags to riches story. So...
いいじゃん、いいじゃん。美味しいよ。いいわね。楽しそうだわ。
Alright. I wasn't very eager, but the princess was certainly into it. Ella-san would certainly be on board if Sylvie was, so it was 3 against 1. Any suggestion I made would be overruled by a majority vote.
Oh well, let's go for it.
一品だけじゃ飽きるかしら。エル、スープをお願い。了解しました。
As you wish. And just like that, we had a yakisoba party for dinner. Ella-san headed to the kitchen to make her special request.
What about the yakisoba?
もちろん私が作るよ。4割くらいの確率で夕飯が元焼きそばだった焦げになるけどいいよね。
I don't like those odds.
I was about to say, like, never tell me the odds. Why would I be?
Reina couldn't cook.
I am not at all surprised.
Yeah. Sylvie was iffy too. It'd be terrible letting her get anywhere near a knife. Not as terrible as Mina-chan though, oh god.
Or, what's her name? Akane?
Oh gosh, yeah, no, especially if it's just us and her, it'd be like Yandere Simulator.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably like her a lot more then. Guess I'll do it. Reina, grab some cabbage and meat at the convenience store.
はーい。
I sent her off to do the shopping.
はあ、オーロが作ってくれるのね。
If I must.
I mean, you know my cooking abilities from the flour dumplings before, right?
あれ美味しかった。
That's where my skill points are invested.
He just like, when you get to the selection screen, he was like, I don't need this perception, I'll put it all into cooking.
He's got proficiency.
Crude though, I know it's a man's dish, but I'll guarantee a score of at least 65 in flavor.
I'm assuming that's better than it being burnt, so we'll take it.
あ、でも覚えてるオーロ。キャンプの時は芳しい結果にはならなかったわ。
Camp.
So many bodies.
So many broken windows.
Did it not?
If you were to bring up cooking at that camp 10 years ago, she'd have to mean...
Oh yeah, I was on mess kit duty.
I charred the rice to a blackened crisp, I believe.
I've grown up a lot since then, don't worry.
I was about to say, yeah, that's a long time ago.
期待してる。
By the way, how good of a cook are you, Sylvie?
I am not.
できなくはないと思うのだけど、クッキーやケーキしか作ったことがないわ。
Oh, well, that's not bad.
You know what? That's a skill in and of itself.
Yeah.
A sweet specialist.
Also known as a baker.
Oh yeah.
Sweets were a degree of difficulty higher than ordinary cooking, so she could probably manage. But I guess it was fine for today.
I actually disagree.
Wait, that baking requires less skill than cooking?
No, it was the opposite. It said baking was harder. I think baking's a lot easier because like it is a exact science.
No,
like,
but that's
put
just
in
it.
X, Y, Z, you're done. That's it.
But the thing is, I think if you have clear instructions, if you have a clear recipe and you know the proportions, it's very exact. But if you are doing it from memory, You have to remember all of because precision is vital.
Yeah, like, okay, so if you don't have anyone giving you, like, the exact instructions, yeah, it would be difficult.
Yeah.
But I always think, like, cooking's way harder because I like the precision of baking. But to me, cooking's really hard because it's not that. It's like, throw in an amount of this, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, the fuck I will.
Yeah, well, as long as you have a decent sense of taste, you can kind of muddle your way through it.
Well, it works most of the time. Yakisoba's a man's dish. Stay back and watch.
ほら、かっこいい。
Well, I'm sure we'll screw that up soon enough.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that goes wrong right now. Sure am. Are the ingredients ready yet?
へい、大将。持ってきやしたぜ。
I have expected her to run back in with a chef's hat on for some reason.
Alright. Wait, why was that really kind of from the American South?
Alright. Reina handed over a head of cabbage and 1 package of pork ribs from the convenience store. It's a fancy convenience store. First up was the cabbage. I sliced clean through the entire head. For a second, I don't know why, I was just like, is this Morse code that I'm hearing in the background? No, it's chopping noises.
1玉丸々使うの ?4 人分だよ。
I really like cabbage.
The more cabbage, the better.
多すぎても全部食べるから安心して。
That was reassuring, and not surprising in the least.
Light the fire!
Light the beacon!
はいよ。
She switched on the hot plate. I waited for it to heat up. Waiting.
Processing. Ooh, probably dumb of me to say this after we already turned it on, but do you think the breaker will be okay?
And the second power outage occurs. Such a massive hot plate certainly seemed like it would consume too much electricity in a dorm setting like this.
ここなら大丈夫だと思うよ。この量、4部屋でブレーカー1つだからさ、1部屋使ってないわけだし。
Okay.
I guess we'll be fine then.
My room was at the end of the hall, so a full set of 4 should include Ria next door, Mina-chan across the hall, and the vacant room diagonally across. What I didn't realize is Mina-chan actually has a full-size tanning bed in her room, and it was immediately going to fry the breaker. Mina-chan didn't use many appliances, and Ria was constantly lazing around in bed. One of the rooms didn't even use its lights, which meant that we were probably in the clear. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, Ria does nothing except. No, like 90% of the time we see her, she does nothing but lay around and smoke.
No, really, she just sits in bed and she's got one solitary heat lamp above her to keep her from going into a comatose state. And while we were lost in conversation, the plate had heated up.
Alright.
Alright. Sizzle.
わはいい音。
First was the pork, then the cabbage, and they continued to cook.
And this is the perfect timing to add the sauce.
早くない
It is not.
Just a little. But you can put a larger helping of sauce on the cabbage later if you do it now. Next the noodles, then the rest of the sauce.
Sizzle, 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 sizzle.
スープできました。
For sizzle.
We're all set on our end too.
I turned off the flame. Dish complete! Ichimatsu Ouro's specialty made yakisoba! TM.
おいしそう腹減った。早く食べよう。
Yeah.
The 4 of us sat down for a meal together.
いただきます。
Itadakimasu.
Always late to the party.
I said it when they said it, but because of the delay, I think I
You did a better job than I've done every single time I've had to say something at the same time as one of the characters.
Oh, I am shocked that I got it as close as I did, I'll be honest.
And away we ate. Incidentally, as for how it turned out,
This is seriously tasty.
the minestrone Ellison brought out was so good, you'd never think she put it together in so short a time. Okay, apparently her cooking skills are also really on point.
Yeah, but that makes sense, right? Like, she's basically the main servant and bodyguard to a princess, which means she probably is the one cooking.
That's true. You know, I don't know if she actually is the main servant as well, or...
I don't think she is, but in a lot of cases like this, she's the person who's around her all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I actually was a little moved by it.
I should have asked sooner, but you're a really good cook, aren't you?
大したことはありません。簡易食だけです。ただ、慣れていることは慣れていますね。
Ah.
行軍訓練における娯楽は食事だけですので。
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe I should have left the whole meal to you.
Oh, the yakisoba? It kinda... tasted like sauce. It appeared that the minestrone had stolen the show and taken its place as the main dish, thus demoting the saucy yakisoba as its side dish. It made for a questionably disorganized meal. But it was delicious.
Loveriche.
あるよ。絶対音感。
Wow.
I checked with her the next day. Sounded like it was for real. Whack. Again, we're doing this test. Okay. I smacked the water tank.
What was that?
That was you smacking the water tank, you idiot.
ごめん、よく聞こえなかった。もう一回。
Listen closely. How about that?
さっきと音階が違う。さっきと同じ音出さなきゃ答えられない。
Okay then. Was that about right?
微妙に違う。
At this point, she's just trolling him.
She totally is. And that?
全然違う。
Whack.
音が弱くなってるぞ。
My hand hurts.
There was no need to go out of my way to make these noises against an iron water tank.
絶対音感持ちって言うと、絶対この音何ってやられるから、こっちもいい加減面倒なんだよ。
What he really should have done is he should have just let out a guttural scream like the actor playing Toph in the Fire Island Players.
That's one of my favorite parts of the entire series.
Or Ember Island. That's right, that's what it was called.
Got a pretty good look at you. Oh yeah, Sylvie said the same thing.
ちなみに最初の音はミ、次がファのシャープ。他は忘れた。
Impressive.
Awesome.
Hey, wait. I didn't know the answers, so I couldn't even tell if she was accurate. Either way, she really did seem to have perfect pitch too.
You should leverage your talent and get a job in the music industry in the future.
Well, funny that you say that.
将来の夢は未定だ。つけるんなら、音楽関係でやるかもな。
Why are you winking? I don't get it.
What's the joke? She said with a slight grin and a knowing wink. I was being serious, though. Did she think I was joking? No, she thinks you're an idiot.
昨日シルビーも言ってたけど、絶対音感って言うほど大した才能じゃないぞ。
Wait a minute, you were listening?
You heard?
Everybody's heard that the bird is the word.
耳がいいんでね。
Sylvie mentioned that too. Yes, she just said that.
I thought it was weird. It's true that the walls in this dorm aren't thick, but I haven't heard of anyone from any of the other rooms.
Then again, I rarely heard any outside voices from the neighboring foyer when I retreated into my room either. For that matter, a dorm built for rich kids across the country couldn't possibly have thin walls.
Your hearing is just that good, huh?
これも才能っちゃ才能かな。
Wah!
Smash! I took a knee to the pit of my stomach!
びっくりした。おい、脅かすな。反撃しちゃっただろ。
It was super effective. Sorry. I just meant that as a practical joke.
I figured shouting would be a fun way to tease her, but her reaction was more violent than I ever expected.
Really? Think you just knee me in the gut like that? Brutal on your very core, you damn.
Okay, maybe again, but just a little bit louder.
Shit. To think you just up and knee me in the gut like that, you're brutal down to your very core, damn delinquent.
I complained under my breath, but loud enough that it was louder than the music.
Well, the first time was right, apparently.
Well, it was right, but it wasn't audible. It's the helicopter situation all over again.
そのぐらいの小声なら聞こえる。
See?
Amazing. I'm sorry.
My check-in determined that she was definitely the real deal. She had perfect pitch and her hearing was fantastic. It was a talent I never knew.
Aren't there any upsides of combining these two together?
そうだな。やっぱ音感は圧倒的に良くなる。普通の人が練習してようやく安定するような音域の歌とか、感覚だけで歌えるようになるし。
You're a good singer?
人からはそう言われる。
Yeah, I'm actually pretty great at karaoke myself. Why don't we go together sometime? If you're a good singer, and then give Maria Bishop's melody a practice shot. It's apparently pretty complicated, so I've never seen anyone who could sing it.
Dense AF.
気が向いたらな。
She turned away with a wry smile for some reason.
Anything else?
才能的なのはないかな。そもそも絶対音感からして日常では使わないし。むしろ困ることの方が多い。
Now that she mentioned it, if I recalled correctly, Sylvie had a gloomy look on her face at the time too.
People with perfect pitch feel sick when there's a lot of clashing noises. So if you have good singing, that'd probably mean...
普通よりひどいっぽい。特に苦手なのが機械音だな。 自販機とかドリンクバーとかさ、ブーって音がする系はそれだけで。
Are air conditioners okay?
平気じゃない。だからなるべくつけてない。
Really hope they don't have fluorescent lights in the dorm. Wow.
あと雨の日とかそれだけでダメ。屋根を叩く音と壁窓を叩く音で音階が違って、聞いてるだけで気持ち悪くなる。
But on the positive side, it finally gives her enough of a headache that she can use psychic attacks.
Aw, man. Oh yeah, you were down and out during the last big storm, weren't you?
She had a reason like that?
あと、まあいろいろ。
Sounded like there were more sounds she couldn't stand, but she wouldn't tell me.
So-called physical idiosyncrasies sound like a huge pain.
大変だよ。たく、面倒な頭に産んでくれやがって。
She scratches at the back of her head.
いや、俺のことはどうでもいいんだよ。
I did think it mattered, but she changed the subject.
昨日はシルビーと遊んできたって？
Yeah?
青森まで行ってきたって聞こえたけど。
Yeah, to Oma City.
寿司とは言わないけどリンゴパイ的な？そういう青森といえばなお土産がないかと昨日から密かに期待してるんだが。
Sorry, don't have it.
But you know who has a decent apple pie? Nick D's.
Surprisingly good for 100 yen.
Throwback reference. Mean?
Oh, but I did hear some authentic Suguru dialect. You used to like that dialect, right?
好きじゃねえよ。どっから出たその情報。
Well, like when you said that French sounded like Suguru dialect and stuff.
それでなんで津軽弁好きになる？悪いけど明日政府が津軽弁禁止令を出しても俺は一向に困らねえぞ。リンゴパイ食べたかった。
It sounded like she was really looking forward to it, and I felt like I'd done something horribly wrong. Oh, I'm sensing a theme.
はあ。ね。目的はリンゴパイにしろ。
Sushi, actually.
I guess she liked apple pie?
シルビーと小旅行。なんか進展あったか？
She ate a lot of sushi. She brought up a tepid subject.
Nothing. Mostly because Mina-chan and Ella-san were with us.
ち、こぶつきか。
And fourth wheel, it was more like an ATV. Rhea clicked her tongue. This girl.
Hey, there's something I've been wanting to say for a while now. It's not like I'm trying to get closer to Sylvie in that way or something.
Yes, you are.
はあ？
Why do you sound so surprised? Didn't I tell you before? Sylvie and I aren't like that.
でも昔は好きだっただろ？結婚するっつってた。
Well, yeah, I may have said that.
That charm of hers had left me positively love-struck.
But that's when we were kids, and I told you how I felt now. We're just friends.
それは。でもその後俺のアシストで指輪の箱を渡して、あっちも位置がお前だって思い出して、いい感じになったんだろ？
You're not wrong, but... Wait, you didn't do anything, though. Maria Bishop was the one who tossed it to her without asking.
はいはい、そうでした。
How did you know that?
いい感じになって、その後、まあちょっと計算外にシルビーの初恋相手があれだったけど。
Voldemort?
Yeah.
If I had been in love with Sylvie, this woman right here would be my biggest obstacle. I think she'd be your best asset.
Yeah, because I think, like, she legitimately wants to ship you two.
Yeah.
でもそれでお前悔しがってたじゃん。
Well, true. I certainly was jealous of Soma-kun, her first love. That was before I found out that he was actually Ria. If that man actually existed, I'd likely have mixed feelings about it. NTR by false memory. Did that mean what I thought it meant? If I wasn't happy about Sylvie liking someone, then...
ほらな。
No, I do not.
よし、じゃあ作戦決めるぞ。いいか。シルビーはお姫様とはいえガードはゆるゆるだ。まずは二人きりで会える環境だな。
Well, we do late night tea parties at the lake.
That's true, and I think the only person that's there is Kyoto.
Yeah, probably.
Wait.
I wasn't entirely sure how I felt about her yet, and I didn't need a third party pushing things along without my input. I mean, heck.
Why do you even want the two of us to be together in the first place?
は？
Let's just assume, for argument's sake, that I did like Sylvie. Why would she support us?
目標だから。
Wait, shipping me is your goal?
Huh, okay.
Maybe shipping Sylvie. I don't know.
She mumbled under her breath, so I couldn't hear her.
Well, that would have been a slightly different
I mean, in fairness, that's like when I told you to say your line louder that was mumbled.
小さい頃は何もできなかったけど、今ならできることはある。今がゴールデンタイムだから。
This was going way over my head. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too fast. Ria cleared her throat to put an end to the subject.
とにかくだ。お前の意思は関係ない。俺はしたいようにする。
I was gonna make a joke before she said that. Of like, I'm gonna ship you whether you like it or not.
That was the joke.
Yeah, she hit it first.
お前とシルビーを絶対にくっつける。
She is filled with determination.
You're saying that to my face?
以上だ。
Ria ended the conversation and vanished up on top of the water tank.
Jeez.
Touchy. Didn't look like she especially wanted company today. I just stayed down below and waited for sunset.
Oh, I forgot that time.
I was about to say.
Huh? Do you hate that color?
はい。
Ah!
I woke up.
Oh.
I was having some kind of dream. What was it again?
土曜日、今日もお休みですね、先輩。
That is how Saturdays typically work, yes.
I wish there was some law that automatically allowed you to get Friday off when a national holiday falls on a Thursday.
Oh.
Wait, do you? Oh yeah, in Japan the work week includes Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
ああ、いいですね。でも、それだと火曜日がお休みでも月曜日を休みにする法律が欲しくなりますよね。
I agree.
Yep.
You'd end up with too many holidays at that rate. No, there's no such fucking thing.
I was about to say, I don't see the problem with this.
お休みが多いのに越したことはないんですけどね。
You know, we should have gone on Akane's route. Obviously, she knows what's up.
Yep. Akane route, when?
というわけで、ラジオ体操です、先輩。
Although she does make us work for it.
Ooh. You know, maybe that's a deal breaker. I'd rather take a break on holidays.
Although it hadn't happened on Labor Thanksgiving Day, I got caught by the radio calisthenics girl today.
はい、1、2、3、4。ほら、市松、背筋伸ばしな。
I'm trying.
Okay. Mornings are pretty chilly now.
心が燃えてれば、暖かいですよ。
Okay. Oh, man.
今日もお疲れ様でした。
So cold.
ですが寝起きにちゃんと動いたことで、血行は良くなったのではなくて？
We'll find out later in the route.
Well, yeah.
カミナルさんはラジオ体操参加しませんか？朝は昔からストレッチの習慣がありますので、そちらの方が気が楽でよろしいですわね。
Man, all this talking about stretching is making me want to stretch.
ストレッチですか。あれもいいですよね。心も体もバーニングしちゃいます。
Akane, you might want to talk to a cardiologist. That's not normal.
Is your heart never not on fire?
Hey, she's like a Charmander. If it goes out, she dies.
Oh no. It makes me think of that one episode.
Oh, yeah. God, that episode was sad. A certain someone who had been laying down on one of the sofas in the foyer appeared.
You sure are slacking off as hard as you can.
休みだもん。
Touche. Reina idled about. I don't know why that word is hard to say sometimes.
Reina went idle.
今くらいの時期って一番外出る気がなくなるよね。寒いんだけど、がっつり着込むと暑いし、着込まないと寒いっていう。
And then you shed off the layers, and then you're even colder because of the sweat.
わかります。だらけたい口実にしか聞こえませんけど、日本の気候はそうなのかしら。
Stay out of this, polar bear woman.
はあ、テラスは快適じゃの。あったかくて。あかねちん、ジュース買ってきて。はーい。
Don't take advantage of the situation and make her run errands for you.
Yeah, that's our job for you.
買ってきました。Thank you, thank you. はい、お金。差額はおだちんでいいから、おやつでも買いんさい。
Nice going, kid. Here's a tip.
はーい。飲ませて。どうぞです。
Akane put the straw into Reina's beverage and brought it to her mouth.
ジャパンの先輩後輩関係はスパルタだと聞きますけど、本当ですのね。
Look, I wouldn't... Yeah. That's actually almost exactly what I was gonna say.
Well, there you go. This episode's just taking care of the jokes for you.
It really is. You shouldn't base anything off those two.
Or manga. It was a peaceful day off. But...
そこそこは身についてきましたわね。 次は主に立食の場での礼節を教えますわ。こちらは手順がなく臨機応変なので難しいですわよ。
Have you been to a Golden Corral? There is no sense of decorum at all. Although we had the day off, it didn't look like I would be resting anytime soon.
違う。立食の際はまずテーブルのそばから離れぬこと。最初からフラフラしない。
But how are you supposed to get to the food? I wound up stuck in Mina-chan's etiquette class. I had no idea why it was necessary, but Mina-chan felt compelled to drill party and table etiquette into me. She subjected me to this hell for the past few days, almost to the point where French dining etiquette was firmly rooted in my brain. All I know is fine dining, and breathing. I was obviously exhausted and promptly plopped over on the bed.
まあ、だらしのない。
What, is there proper etiquette for plopping on the bed too?
I mean, probably, I'll be honest. Come on.
Plopper etiquette. Oh well, there was no harm in memorizing it. I wouldn't complain about being taught, but still.
When and where would I ever need to use this stuff? If nothing else, I think it's a given that nobody in modern-day Japan would know any of this.
まあ、そうですわね。ノーブル学園の生徒ですらちゃんとできる子はあまり多くありませんわ。
I think it would apply even to royalty. There was no real meaning in a commoner like me learning this, in my opinion.
ですが、いつか使う日が来るかもしれない知識です。なら仕入れて損はないはず。いざ使う場が来たとき、盛大に間違えて恥をかいたり、立ち居振る舞いがわからず、あうあうする羽目になるよりよっぽどいいでしょ?
What if you got invited to a fancy English dinner?
Ah, that's
they
true.
They don't have the exact same etiquette.
Or flavor.
Oh, no, English food is... No, it's pretty terrible.
Uh-huh.
Really good anything South Asian, though, actually. But other than that, like, that's it.
Yeah. Or so she was saying after having thought it through.
Would I really be that embarrassed about it?
Nope.
恥をかくのを良しとしますの?
Yup.
A good argument, but still.
Everything Mina-chan said was correct. Correct, yet strict. I wasn't sure there was any reason to act so formally. Maybe this was the difference between commoners and royalty?
よろしくってゲロ。恥をかくなとは申しません。人間には限界がありますゆえ。しかし、恥をかかない道があるのに、それを選ばず、書いてもいいなどとおっしゃるのはおやめあそばせ。人間は矜持を持って生きる動物です。それが保てないのは仕方ない。しかし、保とうとしないのは言語道断ですわ。
I was getting a full-on lecture from someone younger than me. Worse yet, someone else had said the same thing to me once before.
So, you're saying to show off and act cool?
まあ、そうですわね。かっこいい悪いで話を図るのは下品ですが、格好のいい自分であろうとするのは大切なことですわ。
Getting some real mixed messages here.
お分かりになったようで何より。
Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Alright, why don't we pick up where we left off?
We resumed our etiquette class. Acting cool was important, huh? First you-know-who told me that, then Reina, and now Mina-chan. was a ridiculously complicated thing to do, though.
Ah, sorry, Mina-chan.
My phone rang, and is continuing to do so. I interrupted the lesson and picked it up. Let's see. Apparently we haven't picked it up yet, though.
Well, no, we literally picked it up.
Oh.
And, like, I think we're holding our phone looking at it.
Ah. Ah. For a second, I nearly reached for the hold button. I honestly didn't want to take this call, but...
今日はこのくらいにしておきますか。あ、お飲み物いただいてよろしいかしら。
It's just gonna be her struggling with a Ramoon in the background the entire time.
For the next hour. Go for it.
It would feel unnatural not to answer with Mina-chan here.
Hello?
久しぶり、オラくん。
Yo. What's up, Chica? You need something?
The call was from Cheka. Someone I really didn't want to talk to.
なんかようかじゃないよ。ノーブル学園急に行くことになって、それから一回も連絡してこないじゃない。
Sorry, I've been busy.
寮に入ってるんだよね。ちゃんとやれてる？ご飯は？掃除はしてる？今から見に行こうかな。
No thank you. I'm doing just fine. The dorms provide meals, so I'm all set there. As for cleaning, I've got a wonderful maid keeping an eye on me, so my room isn't dirty.
But the looks she gives me are.
Maid?
There's someone overseeing the dorm here. They perform inspections.
それはそれですごい量だね。まあ、声を聞く限り元気そうで安心した。
Yeah.
棟梁くんにはまだ？
I haven't, and you shouldn't tell him either. I especially don't want him to know where I'm going to school.
棟梁くんも他のとこに通ってるで納得してくれてる。
Please and thank you. He'd likely come all the way here if you did tell him.
会ってあげなよ。心配してるよ。
It'd be a huge pain. Isn't it enough for me to just tell you how I'm doing over the phone?
She reluctantly agreed. Oh boy. Even if there was no sidestepping Chieka, I didn't feel like seeing Torio yet. The three of us had been together since we were little, so it did feel strange to suddenly be apart, though.
じゃあ、明日は棟梁くんなしで、私一人で行くね。
Yeah, Torio's... What do you mean tomorrow?
だから明日そっちに様子を見に行くけど、棟梁くんはなし。私一人で。
Huh?
She repeated that unexpected tidbit of information once more.
Wait a second. Why would you do that? Don't come here.
食事も掃除もしっかりしてるんでしょ？じゃあいいじゃない。
It's not fine. I have plans too, you know.
そうなんだ。じゃあ出かけててもいいよ。こっちはこっちで部屋のチェックするだけだから。
Would you knock it off already?
ねえ、ゲーム、姫消し物はいいけどさ、触手系のやつはパッケージ見えないようにしててね。ああいう虫っぽいのすごく苦手だから。
I don't want you to come here.
明日、11時。時間があったら寮にいて。いなくてもいいけど。じゃあね。
She hung up.
どうしましたの？苦虫を噛みつぶしたような顔をして。
It's nothing.
And here I thought Mina-chan's lecture was the most I'd have to deal with before having an otherwise laid-back weekend. Tomorrow was looking to be the worst of it.
Oop.
I fished through an unopened cardboard box. I placed the game with the box art of an exorcist girl caught in a web of tentacles on top so it would be visible the moment the box was opened. Yep, all set.
何をやってるんだか。
Being an ass.
Being Ouro.
All right, so we are getting etiquette lessons now on our weekends off. We are getting prim and proper and prepped, and I'm really interested to know, who are these friends?
Yeah, like, that we've never seen before. Actually, you know what? In the, his dreams, we have, I think.
Oh, were they some of the ones from the dream?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
Torio, I think.
Yeah, I think the girl, too,
Oh,
actually.
yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. I guess it makes sense. Just weird that we were so close and we got through the entire common route without any discussion of them other than maybe, well, no, not even in the dream sequence, really.
I thought we had the dreams in the common route, or did we not?
Maybe toward the tail end. Honestly, I don't remember.
Common route in this game, really long, by the way.
Yeah, in case you all haven't watched it and just jumped right into the... Well, I'm assuming anybody watching this has at least at some point either played through or watched the common route.
Yeah, but like, common route of this game, kind of the opposite of like, making lovers, where that has like a common route that can be done in like an hour or two, depending on which route you're going down. This game, nope. That was like a 14-hour common route.
18 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all good, though. We're here now.
Yeah.
Which is not off-putting, contrary to what Ouro is saying. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next episode of Kinkoi. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.